Today's recipe is for people who struggle with making dole with dry bitter leaf or you don't have access to fresh bitter leaves. Say no more, guys. I'm going to be using spinach plus bitter leaf to make this perfect dole. First off, we need boiled peanut, ginger, garlic, and onion. You have to put it in a blender, blend it into a fine paste, then you put it in a clean pot. And I added some dry fish and my meat stock. Cover and allow it to cook in another pot. I put in my bitter leaf. This is my bitter leaf. I'm using the fresh one because I don't have the dry one, but you can use the dry one. If you're going with the dry one, you have to cook it properly and add in some baking soda before adding your spinach. The spinach is the last thing you add. Once it dissolves, then you remove it because spinach is a very soft vegetable. You squeeze out the juice and set it aside. I came back to my ndole, my granite paste, and it was already boiling. So I added my crayfish, my meat, maggi crevette, and some salt. You add in all your seasonings at this point. You stir properly. I have to stir properly so that everything can combine together, mix properly, and then I introduced my bitter leaves. Once you mix your bitter leaf and your spinach, it blends together, so it's just as if it's fresh bitter leaves, guys. So you mix. Now this is a mixing part. I added some more crayfish and I mix really well. You have to mix properly so everything is well combined. Set it aside and I put in some oil in a pan and I fried in my onion and spring onions. So I fry these two. All the onions releases flavors into the oil. I added some salt so that it can have some taste, just a little pinch of salt. And I introduced my shrimps. This shrimp was already cooked, but it was frozen. So I had to put it inside the oil so it can properly dissolve. And once the shrimp is ready, I'll not cook it for long because the shrimp was already cooked. So at this point, you just let it cook for some time. Guys, why have you not subscribed to my channel? If you've watched till this point, please subscribe, share, like, and comment. Please, it's good when you engage on my videos so it can be recommended to other people. I added some white pepper into the oil. Once when you fry your spices, it releases all the flavors. You can either toast or you fry your spices. It's always good to do that so that it releases all its flavors. At this point, it was almost ready, so I just stir, allow the peppers and the onion and everything to combine together. Fry it properly. So if you have always wondered how people mix bitter leaf and spinach, this is a perfect recipe. At this point, it was ready, so I just introduced it into my ndole, guys. Look at that. It was so good. Look at how it's bubbling, and I added some habanero peppers for heat, and that is it, guys. My ndole is ready. Can you see how green it looks? You not even know that I added spinach because it tasted really good and same like the normal ndole in Cameroon. Please, guys, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.